Hello YouTubers, this is the Noobifier. Today we got Around the Verse dealing specifically with weapon balance. This is for both player and shipped weapons, as Star Citizen Universe offers a seamless transition between ship combat and FPS combat. The aim of a balance pass is to ensure that players can pick the best weapons for the desired results, without creating a situation where one weapon is particularly strong. Get this wrong and the entire community realizes that one weapon or configuration is the best and gives you an advantage. If you're the only player not using that combination, you're in essence putting a handicap on your own playing experience. This was true in recent patches with the Rattler missiles. They were, and perhaps still are, much more likely to hit. Players in Arena Commander didn't really want to be that guy who launched Rattler missiles, as it was seen as cheap, skillless, or dishonorable. It was fun to watch streamers like Rattler fly PvP using nothing but main weapons until someone fired a missile. There was an unwritten understanding between the regulars that using missiles was cheap, so naturally, all players targeted the missile commander and unloaded everything they had swiftly. When a developer looks at the data and sees pretty much everyone using the same loadout and ship combination, that would be a clear indication that there's a balance issue. Balance is more than normalizing weapons based on damage per second. For ship weapons, it includes its range, speed, spread, rate of fire, power load, heat buildup, and overheat recovery. These can be modified by the players by adding coolers or equipping stronger power plants. The funny thing is that the stronger power plant could actually make more heat and compromise your stealth. You see how all these factors must be considered. Game balance also needs to consider how durable the target is. Ships like the Terrapin are known for being super tough and very poorly armed. And large ships with large systems should scale in protection, requiring even larger weapons to take them down. The new damage pass model is going away from the conventional hit point system and moving towards an armor rating. This makes sense because ships such as the Racers, by their purpose, would shed weight and therefore shed armor. A light fighter such as the Gladius will have protection in keeping with its role when compared to a similar sized civilian 300i. The second benefit here was that the wave target ships in Arena Commander could be nerfed or buffed simply by changing the armor fitted to them, rather than making a new similar ship with less or more hit points. That means drone ships, boss ships, and the player ships will share the same frame, but with changes to the components. Some ships like the Saber are known for relying on shields over armor for their protection. Being a stealth ship, the pilot would therefore need to manage the output, and thus his signature against a full protection of a defensive shield system. The Hornet has both strong shields and very strong armor, but is less agile due to its weight and lacks stealth. Ultimately, the balance pass tries to ensure that for every feature, there's a cost. As long as those even out, the elusive balanced game state can be achieved. The process started out by grouping ships by size and role, deciding on a baseline set of values, and then adjusting. Military ships started with better protection, but I imagine with the modular nature of the item port system, a player could upgrade a 325A to offer close to the same protection as a base Hornet. This offers so many options that the player would be left with many meta options and combinations to suit their personal preference or desired playstyle. I like taking aimed, long-range, high-damage shots. Others may prefer to get very close and open up with Quad Mantis. Today's specific mention was made with regards to stealth components. A player will be able to opt for weaker stealth armor that may make the ship harder to target with a missile lock. In closing, as a player who very much enjoys the ship combat aspect of Star Citizen, one sentence out of the entire 30-minute episode made me very happy. An acknowledgement that pips have not been functioning as intended due to either netcode or other factors. I remember earlier patches where I knew within reason that the pip was there to help me. Lately, the pips have been a loose general guide where I need to spray rounds, rather than the predicted impact point that they're supposed to represent. Balance is the cornerstone of patch 3.1. I'm eager to see the changes, test them out for myself, and hopefully find that spot 2 years ago where I really enjoyed dogfighting. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. If you like this video and the channel's no bullshit delivery, please share this link with a friend or orc mate. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.